Hello everybody, welcome to another live stream. I hope everybody is doing really well. I apologize that everything is going to sound super echoey right now. I am using my shotgun microphone, so there's probably going to be quite a bit of echo. This room is not very well sound treated, so we are going to be listening to some echo, but I tried my best to make it as clear as possible. Hopefully it sounds okay, but welcome. I hope you are all doing really well. We are going to be playing some Resident Evil in VR. I am so excited. I have been waiting for this for forever. The release of this game has been something that has been taunting me for months. I have been wanting to play Resident Evil 4 since it was released because I've heard it is much better than the original, and the original one is much beloved by everybody, but I'm not a fan. I think it's okay. I think it's a mediocre Resident Evil. I think it's the first of the bad Resident Evils. A lot of people will argue that it's the last of the good. I think it's the first of the bad. I think the last of the good was Resident Evil 3. Maybe even Code Veronica. But I think Resident Evil 4 is where like it really took a step down. It wasn't even just like that's where it peaked and started to go down. That was already the step down. But I heard the remake was a heck of a lot better, and I haven't played it because they also announced there was going to be a VR version. So I have not tried it. I have not done anything with it. I am really excited. I downloaded it last night. I downloaded the VR patch. It's working. Yeah, it's first time with the remake. It's first time with the remake. How are you, THURS? Okay, so that audio is working now. Now can I switch it over? Yes, I can. Windows is really weird. It only allows me to turn on the restream voice once it's played once in my ears, which is really weird. Let's do aux 2. Will that work? I don't even know. How are you, THURS? I hope you're doing okay. Aux 1, aux 2. You guys don't need to hear it, but I do. Now I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see anyway. But yes, it is my first time playing Resident Evil 4 in VR. I am very, very excited. I'm gonna be playing... okay. Nice. Nice, man. That is always exciting when you can finally get that upgrade that you need and you have a bunch of them to do and you get them all. It's always such a nice feeling. So I have my shotgun microphone set up. I am going to be playing sitting because it's just going to be easier for me. This room's not very big. I didn't want to have to rearrange all the cameras and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'll just sit. I'll set up the green screen. I'll play this way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump on pretty quick. I haven't played this in VR in a while. This VR in a while. I've been playing my Quest 3 a lot, but not with the PSVR. So there might be some growing pains. I can't even remember how I did it last time for the headphones. Like if I wore these headphones or I wore different headphones. I think I wore these ones, but they were kind of tight. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. But we're probably going to get started fairly quickly, and then we'll see what happens. I'm very, very excited. Resident Evil 4 in VR. Anybody coming in on TikTok, you are going to have to go over to TikTok, Twitch or YouTube. Nice, man. Nice, man. That's a pretty big upgrade. The 2080 still holds up pretty well. Yeah, so I'm gonna be for those on TikTok, I am gonna be live on TikTok, but I can't actually hear the chat in my headphones from TikTok because Restream doesn't support that. So if you do want to talk, you are gonna have to come over to Twitch or YouTube in order to chat. It's the only way I'll be able to hear you because I gotta use text to speech because the PlayStation VR is... they downgraded it for some reason. I don't know why, but I cannot actually see the chat. I can only hear the chat. So that's kind of what we have to do. But yeah, that's pretty much all the news there is. I guess we'll get started. Let me just set this up real quick and then we'll jump in. Ty, how are you, man? So the text-to-speech just said your name as Phoebe's Gumming. That sounds like a song that started off with I've got a pizza with extra sausage. That's what it sounded like. How are you doing, man? I've been really flaky with my streams lately, with all my content really. I just haven't had the energy or the motivation. So I haven't been going live. I was live a few days ago and I abruptly stopped the stream. I didn't talk about it on stream because I wasn't sure what was going on, and I was on the verge of not a panic attack, but like full down, like full blown like meltdown, because I called my doctor that morning to renew my prescription for my ADHD meds, and then they let me know that my doctor was no longer associated with that clinic, that he was only going to be coming in once a week just to kind of deal with the patients that he still has. But they didn't tell me. And then the secretary was kind of rude about it because she's like, you should have called in advance. The medication I take is considered a controlled substance. I'm only allowed to get it 4 days in advance. So I can't, so sorry, the text-to-speech throws me off. So I can't order it earlier because it's controlled. So I have to wait till like 5 days before it's done. And how am I supposed to know my doctor no longer works there if you guys didn't let us know? So I was pretty upset, and there was a really good chance I would have to go off my meds completely, and withdrawal hits really hard. And that day I didn't take my meds because I only had 3 days left, and I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get a prescription in time. And so I didn't take them, and I was just way out of it. That was, well, like I was already on the brink because of that. And then I found out about the meds, so like I couldn't handle it anymore. So yeah, I was in the middle of the stream and I was like, I can't concentrate. I am so not motivated to be here. I don't want to stream today. And with this news, I just really don't want to be here. So I just like suddenly was like, yeah, I'm done, guys. See you later. But thankfully, the other doctor that works at this clinic was willing to redo my prescription. He gave me 3 months instead of just 2. And I'm gonna try to talk to my original family doctor, see if I can go back to him and see if I can continue with him, but we'll see. Outside of that though, I just haven't been paying attention. I just haven't been paying attention. I've been not motivated. It's really hard to find motivation for streaming when, you know, when platforms aren't necessarily working in a way that's fair. It's also, what the hell? Oh, it's also just hard to kind of get back into the regular. Oh, dude, that's why I go all the way to Hamilton, because I haven't. That's the problem. I haven't. And like the doctor that I was with that has now changed. It was at a walk-in. And he just happened to be really, really good, so I stuck with him. But the only reason I even went there is I've had a family doctor since I came to Canada, and he was great, and then he retired. Now, he was great, but the last few years, you know, he was kind of phoning it in. He didn't really concentrate too much on what was going on, so I didn't really get far with him. But I've never really been a sickly person, so it was like, whatever, no big deal. Then he retired, and this new guy took over, this new young guy took over, but this new young guy is very obvious that he's just in it for the money. He doesn't actually care about the clinic. And so when I started with my heart condition issues, like the symptoms, I tried to get in to see him for like a week and a half, and he just was never available. His secretary was super rude, like to the point of, I said, you know, I'm having, you know, these blood pressure readings that aren't good. I've been getting headaches for the last little while, and I don't know if it's just the anxiety or what, but once in a while I get chest pain. And right away she's like, then just go to the emergency room. I'm not having chest pain right now. These are the symptoms I've had over the last few months, so I would like to see him. Well, I mean, you can see him in 2 months. I would like to see him soon, because if I'm getting chest pains, well, then go to the emergency room. Lady, are you listening to me? I'm not having chest pains now. I get them on a regular basis. I am kind of concerned. I would like to see the doctor faster. But anyway, so I went to the walk-in. That's how I started with this walk-in doctor. And he's been great, but I don't really want to go back to the family doctor because, as I just said, he's kind of useless. But I may have to, because at least he's steady. So, but that's the only reason I can switch around. But outside of that, I was with this walk-in, and you know, they've been great, but still, it's a pain in the butt. But finding a doctor is impossible nowadays. But yeah, that's kind of where things have been sitting. Hello, Mr. FOV, how you doing, man? How are things? So we're gonna get started. Let me just get things all loaded up and make sure that it's all working. Okay, so the game is loading. We are in the loading screen. Let me get the audio on, because we have no audio. Not 4K camera, console capture. And then filters. Why did it do that? That was really weird. It froze. Okay. Filters. Add audio monitor. And we're gonna send that to game. Not TC Helicon. Here's Wavelink. Wavelink game. Did that work? I don't know. Ah. Mm-hmm. Holy crap. Oh, dude. That sucks, man. That sucks. I hope you didn't catch it. There's been a few people around me that have caught COVID. Thankfully, I've still dodged the bullet. I'm hoping I continue to dodge the bullet, but you never know, right? You never know. Anybody on TikTok, if you do want to watch this, I am not going to be able to chat. I am using text-to-speech to chat, and Restream does not allow text-to-speech, or doesn't allow support for TikTok, or TikTok doesn't allow support to Restream. So if you are going to want to chat, you are going to want to go to Twitch or YouTube. We are playing Resident Evil 4, and I think everything is ready, so let me just... Hopefully, man, hopefully. Let me just quit the game, because... How do I quit? How do I quit? I haven't used my PlayStation in forever. Ah, close game. Okay. Now is Resident Evil 4 automatically with VR? Ty. You're ruining it. I was waiting for the moment and you're ruining it. She asked me to subtly drop the... She asked me to suddenly drop the girlfriend title without saying anything and just ignoring it. That's what I'll say. Okay. I never consent, but I guess I have to consent. And then blah, blah, blah. I consent. I'm just setting up the game right now. We are. We're married and have 1.2 kids. It was fast. It was real fast. I'm telling you. Okay, why is the... Oh, okay, there's a VR mode. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's on. So let me go over here. So now you can actually see me. All right, I hope this works. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. But yes. Oh, don't show Dark Souls over here. What's wrong with me? Sorry, TikTok. I forgot to change the thumbnail on TikTok. Then I gotta add the text on TikTok as well. Add source. Add text. Okay. Can't. Oh, of course it's doing that. Damn it. You know, I think this might have been a big mistake. Can't see. Whoops. Chat. Go to YouTube or Twitch. I think it was a mistake buying the monitor that I bought. I bought a monitor that has one of those KVM switch things. You don't know what a KVM switch is. Basically, you push a button and it'll allow you to... Sorry, every time people message, I can't talk while they're messaging, and it's so slow when they message. So when it's like a random message, I just stop. I have no idea what's happening. It messes me up. Okay, so where can I put that? Right here, maybe? Yeah, maybe right there. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. Okay, so let's do this. Oh yeah, I bought one of these stupid monitors with a KVM switch, and the monitor switches on its own, or like right now that I'm going to be using the other port, it turns off the keyboard, so I can only use the keyboard when it's turned on. So I have to keep like switching inputs every time I want to use it. It's a pain in the butt. It was less of a pain when I was using 2 keyboards rather than just one. Okay, so that's on. Now it's turned on. Now I'm turned on. Let's all be turned on. Oh, I forgot how bad the focus point on this thing is. Okay, I think we're good. Just barely fits. Okay. All right, I think... You can dance. You can dance. Everybody take off your pants. Why do I not have sound all of a sudden? I suddenly have no sound. Oh, no, there it is. Y'all have to let me know if the game is loud enough. Oh, I forgot. Oh, 2 things. I forgot that Twitch can't see it at all. Scene. That's fine. And then you guys also have it kind of... Ty, you know what it's like on my first time, all right? You said you weren't going to talk about that. I'm kind of disappointed you did. I'm kind of disappointed. You promised me. Yet you oh my god, I gotta switch again. Damn it. It's really hard to do this when I can't see. I'm looking through the little crease in the nose. Okay, that should be good enough. Oh my god, okay, start scanning. I don't want to scan, just let me manually do it, man. Pretty much, man, I'm sorry. You knew what this was when you started. You knew what this was from the start. Okay, I've looked around. Can you, like, tell me that that's it? Is it Weaven's birthday? There. Can you stop now and, like... There, I scanned the whole room. Can you, like, let me play now? Oh, did it freeze again? Of course it did. Thank you. Sorry, right now it's telling me to scan the room, but it's not... It's not scanning the room. Like, it's scanning it, but it's not actually telling me, like, it's complete. There, like, the whole room is scanned. What do you mean? No, I don't want to. Hold on. Ugh. There. I scanned the whole friggin' room. Like, everything is blue now. What else do you want me to scan? See the room? It's all scanned, Sony. It's all scanned. What else is left to scan? I'm gonna fall. I don't know what it wants me to do. Oh my god. There we go. That was weird. Now I kicked in. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm not ready yet. How do I haven't used this in forever. Okay, there we go. Now my green screen's gonna be all messed up. Stupid Sony. Hey, stupid VR automatic thing. Okay, so that's on. Oh wait. Okay, no, you can't see me. What we? Oh, the gameplay camera froze. Oh, why did it freeze? That's weird. Okay, now you can see me. Right? Right? Okay. It's working now. Now can we start? Okay. Okay. And now how do I... There it is. All right. You now use the laser pointer to navigate the menus, aim at it, and press R2. See ya. Sitting, hand. Are you actually leaving, Ty? It keeps saying Phoebe's Gaming. It's really messing me up. Okay. VR mode features a number of settings that only apply to VR mode. In addition, settings can also exist in the original game, must be saved separately between modes. Please keep this in mind and check the settings carefully. Oh, okay. Nah, it's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know who you are. Your name is now Phoebe. Smooth. Always smooth. So sitting, toggle, simple reload off, laser sight off. Headset vibration on, tunneling off. Oh, camera first person, minecart first person, all of it first person. Thank you very much. Wait, does it not have... Where do I do the snap and... Where's the snap versus smooth? Oh, VR controls. Locomotion, here we go. No snap turn. Hold, thank you very much. Quick turns on. All right, I think we're good. Hello, Phoebe's Gaming. All right, here we go, everybody. I'm so excited. Let's go standard because I do want to go back and play it again in hardcore when time comes up. Receive tutorial basic mechanics? Yes, just in case it's different than Resident Evil 8. Oh, is the VR okay? I mean, is the green screen okay? Yeah, it looks okay. Hold to reset the position. It's recommended when direction of your head and camera are not aligned correctly. Okay. So far, graphically, this is very, very nice. Obviously, it's the same engine as Resident Evil A's, so... I haven't played this one at all. I haven't played it at all, so I couldn't tell you, but I've heard that it definitely feels better than the original. I've heard it's better in general than the original. Oops, desk. Eject magazine. Yes, we do. I'm gonna shoot him in the balls. What? The aim is way off. The aim is so off. It's shooting to the left of where I'm aiming. Why? Like, I'm aiming at the right ball right now, and it's a little bit to the right of it. That's so weird. Now it's a little bit to the right. What the heck? Okay. I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, this is gonna mess me up. Let's move back a bit. Okay, that's better. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay. Well, I don't want to do this. I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Ah, whatever. Okay, that's good enough. Pause menu. That's it? Was that it, I guess? What? What? Okay, I drew the weapon. Yeah, in my vision, where I'm aiming, it's actually to the right of wherever I shoot. So I don't know if it's like a VR issue. Like in just VR, they're not showing the graphics properly versus what you are all seeing. It's really weird. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was not expecting that.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others
Heads up.
weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be...
I did. Well, I didn't see it. I just watched the recap. I was with Kendra, so I didn't watch the awards at all.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Oh, did it? Damn it.
Looking for someone.
That's someone.
Why does it freeze? What is up with my computer? Because it's freezing everything, not just that. It freezes my computer. Yeah. Whoops, wrong camera. Wrong thing. Console capture. There. Don't tell me my motherboard is dying too. I'll be really upset if my motherboard is dying. Okay. I've got it open now, so I don't have to do anything to fix it each time. Okay.
Must be very important, huh? He gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure you boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
So they did the same crap they did with Resident Evil 4 on the Oculus. Flat screen cutscenes.
Go missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me. I think this is it.
This looks so good though. I'm so excited.
Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back.
Once the cutscene's done, I gotta fix the audio because I can hear myself and it's kind of ruining the immersion.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
Vaya sitio más tétrico. ¡Hey! ¿Hay alguien ahí?
Why would you wander off? Okay, at least that explains it versus the original one.
He sure is taking his time. Did he fall in? Maybe you better go and take a look. Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
Thanks for helping me.
Yes, here we go. Oh my god, really? Okay. Why does it keep freezing? I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why it keeps freezing. That is really weird. It's really frustrating. Okay. Ah!
Are you going to sing for me? Lol.
Woo! I don't even know who that was, but thank you. Does that count as singing? Does that count as singing? I don't even know. Hello, we win. How are you? Happy. Oh yeah, that's why. That's why. That's why you're saying that. That's why you're saying that. I get it now. Happy birth. Actually, the microphone's all messed up, so sorry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Didn't realize it was your birthday, Wendy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I had no idea. I had no clue, we win. I had no idea it was your birthday. I feel like a jerk. Yes, that's my goal in life. It's my goal in life. Oh my god. You're right. You totally got me on that. I completely forgot, and I forgot that I told you I wouldn't forget. I'm an idiot. Oh, damn it. Every time. Is that the one? I can barely see it. I think it is. Yeah, that is, right? All right, Merle. Also, Merle, I saw you were live too. Both of you started streaming. Ding dong, whoever that is. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow.
How far could he have gone?
Anybody watching? Whoa, these guys are huge. Anybody watching on TikTok? I can't see chat. If you want to chat, you got to come to Twitch or YouTube. I literally just started. Like, all we've done is watch the opening cutscene. Oh my god, I'm so fed up with this crap. Why does it keep freezing? It's frozen like 4 times in the last 10 minutes. If it freezes again, I'll switch it to the other capture card and see if that fixes it. Oh, this is so gross. No, did it really? Oh my god. No, it's actually... Hold on.
It's been freezing a lot since he started. I think this is number 1.
Yeah, it's not the cheap capture card. This is the $450 capture card. This is like the most expensive capture card I have. And it's not working.
We win.
Okay, but the other one's on, right? Is it still frozen on there too? Okay. Other capture card now. Yeah, I think it's a driver issue because when I reinstalled Windows, it wasn't recognizing the capture card, and I installed all the software from AverMedia, and it still didn't get the capture card. And then I had to manually go and look online for a separate driver for it to run. So either the capture card is already faulty, or the software is just messed up with Windows 11.
I got my first ever capture card.
No. So mine is the AverMedia version of that. So I've got the AverMedia Live Gamer 4K. It goes by like GS7 something or other, some like big code. That's what I've been using, and the only reason I went with AverMedia is because the Elgato HD Pro or whatever was like $470 or something. I can't, or like $300. I can't remember, but this one was on sale and it was like $55 cheaper than the Elgato one, so I got this one instead. But I've regretted the first one, and I shouldn't have gotten this one because I regret this one just as much. AverMedia makes horrible software. That's so gross. Lucky. The frame is out there, right? Yeah, the frame. See it. I can't see this. So I've been using the Quest Pro or the Quest 3, and it has such good pass through. It's kind of sad to see how bad PlayStation's pass through is. Sony has horrible pass through. Okay, that should be good enough. Sony has horrible pass through. No, I've been having technical issues, so I haven't been able to get into it at all. Right now, it's not scary even a little bit. Just because I've been pulled out of it so often. Oh my god, what a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's exactly it, Ty. That's exactly it.
Anyone home?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? Lárgate, cabrón. Still don't have proper VR. Come on, Capcom. Like, I should be able to pick this up. Oh, I can. Crude charm. Judgment is nigh. I should be able to, like, use this, not go black and white like that. Ow. Desk. There's a desk there, everybody. There's a desk. They really are. En la llama a los que nos offer. I can't read the first part. Whoa!
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. ¿Vino aquí?
There it is, all bloody. Whoa! Oof. Snapped his neck up against the wall. That's badass.
Not good.
No, I didn't. I didn't watch the Game Awards. I missed out. Glad it did though, because it was so good. Ew, get away. Oh, gross. Ah, no, don't come near me.
Hey. I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
I'm gonna turn down the vocal thing because people are talking to each other and it's like completely destroying the game for me. So if I don't hear you guys, I apologize. It's just it's literally just conversation and I'm not paying attention to the game at all. Aux 2, turn it way down. So I'm gonna try to listen as much as I can from the little bit that I left it, but yeah. Okay.
What was that?
No, it's just whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. It wasn't so much that I was like trying to listen to what you guys were saying. It was just that the text-to-speech was way louder than the game. So like scary stuff is happening and I'm listening to like live band stuff. So it's kind of like when you're in the middle of a movie and somebody comes in and starts telling you about what they're cooking for dinner. You're just like, I want to see what's happening. It was one of those things. The text-to-speech was just pulling me right out. We are good. Now it's really quiet, but loud enough that I can still hear it. Maybe don't put my weapon away. Wait. I got no more bullets. You sound like Franklin Hart from my show. I had no bullets. Yeah. Pretty cool gun, but... Does this say Kendo on it? It seriously says Kendo on it? That's amazing. What a tiny, awesome little detail. Come on, center. She is.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are...
Whoa!
Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
The Leon Kennedy one-word quips, or one-sentence quips. Okay, graphically, this is very pretty. My gun. This is very pretty. I didn't find her too bad. She was annoying, but I didn't find her horrendously bad. She just had a whiny voice. Yay, weapons. Lord Sadler. Oh, can I throw my knife in this game? That was the most... That was the most... These are like the most... There it is. Okay. Okay. I can throw, it's just not very good. But yeah, you're right. Her screaming was kind of annoying. I'm not going to save yet. At least they put the gun holster in front of me because I'm sitting. I wonder if it's a little bit different when I'm standing. But this is better. A lot of games put the holster over here and it's really hard to reach when you're sitting down. Dang it. Yeah, I kept playing with my crotch bullets. That's always a pain. But this game, not so much. I don't know. I haven't. I'll take a look next bucket or next barrel I run into. Nope. I don't think I ever realized that I could kick it. Yeah, I don't think I even knew that you could kick it in the original game. Drawback to wearing earrings, the pressure of these headphones is making it painful. Uh-oh. Nope. Well, I could have kicked him. I was just too slow. Where are you? Okay. Alright, let's see. Come up. Oh, I can! Okay, cool. That's gonna save me some time. Thank you. Keep an eye out for bear traps. Okay, graphically, this is definitely really nice. Boom. Oops. Oops. I am such a good shot. Ah! Step, step. Fatal knife attacks. When displayed on an enemy, use L and R to hold your knife on hand in an underhand and grip and swing to deliver a fatal attack. Oh, too late. I think chat said something, but I didn't hear it. I apologize. Yeah. Yeah, I like when games do stuff like this. Oh. Where'd it go? It just disappeared. So, clearly Capcom doesn't really understand VR yet. Because the people who did the RE4 original VR on the Quest, the physics were way better. Probably. Like that. It's kind of uncomfortable. Come on out. So I like what they're doing, where the game right now is very similar to the original. But I guarantee you it's going to go through some pretty big changes to make me comfortable. It'll do it this way, and then it'll do a big change that'll catch me off guard. Or egg, you are holding, moving the button. You can also... Throwing a grenade or egg you are holding with L1, R1. Oh, we don't have to pull the pin? That's kind of dumb. Ugh. Gross. Ew! Oh, this is the part of the demo. This is what we did in the demo. Oh, he's still alive! He was still alive! I can't believe... Wow, he's still alive. I wonder if he's finger licking good. Poor Preston. Preston wanted to see this so badly. But I will say, Preston's doing something really cool, so it's okay that he's missing it today because he's doing something really, really cool. Hey, chicken, shut up. Shut up, chicken. Oh, you don't give me food? I thought you were gonna like... I don't get chicken from you? I guess I'll just trigger this and we'll start doing it. Can I like... Oh, yes! Can I... What's there? I can't reach it, dang it! Alright. Here we go.
Here we go.
That's what I just said. Whoa! No! Let go of me! Oh, nice. Nice. Boom.
Next.
Okay, so the gun... Uh-oh. The gun actually shoots pretty slow. Okay, this is a lot scarier than it was in the demo. Like, it was scary in the demo, but this is a lot scarier now. Oh god. There's a shotgun in one of these houses, right? You're in here with me. Get out of here. Oh god. If any of you are chatting right now, it's gonna be impossible for me to hear you. Yes. 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 Yes.
La campana. Hay que obedecerla.
Él los invoca. Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sattler Todopoderoso.
Okay, it didn't last as long as the demo, thank goodness. You are now welcome to Sanaba Beach.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
You just watched a man get burned alive, and you're making a quip like that. Leon, you need to, like, seek some therapy, dude.
Rooster Condor 1, I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Okay, I like that they don't make you stop and just watch a video the whole time. Can be opened with... in the quick menu. Okay. So quick menu? Quick menu? Both. Oh, okay. Cool. We win. Where did you go for dinner? Like, don't name the place because I wouldn't know what that is, but like, what kind of food did you go do? Or go eat? Well, because of the way I did it, I didn't waste any bullets. Oh, nice. Was it good?
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, see, he agrees. What am I gonna have for dinner? I don't know what I'm gonna have. I want to make stew, maybe. Oh, but I didn't pull the meat. Dang it. I didn't pull my meat, everybody. I'm surprised that the chickens don't drop meat anymore. Give me your meat. Yeah, you're right. I'll probably get banned. But I'll make news and then I'll get even more famous because of it. Just don't tell my girlfriend because she'll get mad. It's a secret between us, okay? Anybody on TikTok who's watching, I can't see chat on TikTok. If you want to chat, please feel free to come over to Twitch or YouTube. It's the only place I'm going to be able to see or hear what you're saying. It's pretty epic, man. Did I? I'm exploring right now, for those who are wondering what I'm doing. I want to make sure that I pick up everything that's around here. Because I was panicking during the fight, and I may have missed some stuff. Cool! Just lay eggs? Nice. I shouldn't have killed those chickens, now I feel bad.
Won't open.
Okay, so far, graphically, this is really nice. I kind of like this better than Resident Evil 8. Because Resident Evil Village was really dark, so it was hard to see. Oh. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I speak Spanish, and I kept reading that word as pestas. I forgot that in Spanish, the word peseta is like a type of coin. Nobody's ever said I was smart, okay? Can't even say thank god I'm cute. I wonder if that cheese is yummy. If you were in a random village like this, would you taste the cheese? Thank you, that's why I wear it. They say it really helps with my eyes. I'd eat that cheese. I'd eat it so fast. Cool. Made some health and I got more bullets. How many do I have now? Nice, we got 45. I'd eat it. The stinkier the better. Is this the way? Is that where I'm going? Oh, the map is so much easier to use in this than it was in Resident Evil Village. Oh, that's the one that I can't get into? That's the one with the little lockbox. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. It's really creepy that their voices are just around me. You know, the one downside to VR when it comes to playing games like this is it's a lot more obvious when they reuse assets. Because when I played Village, the windmill, that's the windmill from Village. Oh. Nope. Oh, gross. ¿Qué hacemos? My health is kind of low. Oh, those are the things I gotta break. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of animals here. This is kind of intimidating. Go. No. Kendra, she grew up on a farm. They used to raise pigs. Pigs are scary, man. Pigs are scary. I'd be scared to be around pigs. I think there's one more in that barn, and then they should all be cleared from here. Yeah, I saw a few of them. I just want to get rid of these people, and then I'm gonna look around for them. Because I've seen 3. There's that one there. I saw another one in that building, I think. How do I get in here? There's one over there. Hold on. What was the... I thought there was a jump button. Oh no, that's the other game. Never mind. What?
It's locked.
Debemos llevárselo. How do I get there? Through the windmill, maybe? What's this? Oh. This is definitely epic. Okay, what does this say? For the love of God, will somebody please get rid of the blue medallions? Those religious lunatics left hanging around. 1 out of 5, okay. Oh, whoa, there's a bomb there. At least it beeps to let me know. Alright, well. Might as well set her off. Maybe she'll come out here. What the heck? Oh. I'm over here, lady. Three. Oh, gross. What does that bottle thing do? Let's shoot it. Oh, cool.
Stinks.
Mud bath. I don't know if that's mud. It's the kind of mud that comes out your butt. I mean, we're not here to kink shame, but... Where? There you are! How many bullets? Whoa, whoa! Get out of here! Why'd you attack me, piggy? Why'd the piggy attack me? Good cow. Big cow. What the heck? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! I was just petting you. Why would you do that to me? This is why I should never be in a farm. I gotta show that to Kendra and be like, this is why I can't visit you anymore. One more, one more. I just keep laying chicken eggs, unlimited health. That's amazing. Where's the last one? This game is crazy in VR though. Okay. Look at that cow just strutting around like it owns the place. Screw you, you scared me. Any other blue? Oh, there it is. Got it. You know what? You kicked me? Fair change. Holy crap. Holy crap. Not fair. Not fair. Yes, I win. The cow hit me and took no health and I shot it. This is what we do. Don't take me to your farm. I'm gonna shoot your cow in the head. Lucky for her, she only grows like wheat and corn and stuff. Dang it. I'm not a good knife thrower. Can I? Aw, really? Come on, Capcom. VR's been around for a while. Weewin, did H get you anything for your birthday? What is that noise? Aww. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Whoa! What the hell is that thing?
Here you go.
Woo! That was scary. It is. It totally is. All right, let's do this. Let's dance, boys. No, no. Oh, I almost hit the desk. That wouldn't have been good. No, let go of me. Wrong weapon. What's my health at? It's okay. All right, so I'm terrible at shooting shotguns. For your information, Mr. FOV, I have started taking dance lessons. So I will be showing them the cha-cha real smooth, too. He might have dropped something. I just wasn't paying attention because I was panicking. Exactly.
Won't open.
Why? This is so good. Oh, nice. Man, I'm getting hungry. Thanks, we went. Now all I want is Chinese food. um. Is it under here? Yeah. No. Yeah, we win. You ruined Christmas. Do you not know that? I need to order some Chinese takeout. Hey, Michael Jackson fan, how are you? Man, oh man, this is such a good game. Oh, that's freaky. As I'm walking across the bridge, I can see in the peripheral the bridge kind of bouncing back and forth. Makes it really scary to be up on here. This is awesome. Ugh. Yeah, I was from like day one, I wanted to play this in VR. I don't want to do too much VR on the channel because it is a bit of a headache, but I did want to do this game in VR for sure. I've been wanting to play Resident Evil 4 Remake since they got launched, but I wanted to play it in VR because it makes it so much scarier. It makes it a better experience. This would be even better if I was standing, but that would have been more of a headache to fix. Like get the cameras lined up and stuff. I can, but I can't see the chat. Welcome back, beautiful. I saw you were streaming. I saw it. I lurked for a little bit. How did it go? How did it feel to be back? Okay, it's still very clear that they did not hire somebody who natively speaks Spanish to write the script for the Spanish-speaking characters in this game. Ow! I walked right into that one. So the reason that I say a non-native speaker wrote the script, we don't say agarrarlo. We would say agárrenlo. No, because agarrarlo is like the act of grabbing him, but agárrenlo is ordering grab him. So it's like if you're with a group of people and then you say to go and grab him. It technically the words are right, but you wouldn't say that. You would say grab him. So like that's the difference, is that they translated grab him and used the translation to grab him without the context of telling somebody to grab him. I don't know if that made sense. I think it made sense what I said. It's really dark in here. Do I not have a flashlight? No flashlight? Weird. And Michael Jackson fan, I speak fluent Spanish. That was my first language. Ha! I can't believe that worked. Also, I see you. ¿Dónde estás? Come on. Whoa, whoa, I'm not reloaded. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. I can't hear chat, I'm sorry everybody. Yeah. See you later, Ty. Thanks for being here, man. I only picked up Weewin saying goodbye. Let me just double check here. Oh, I'm like looking totally sideways, aren't I? But yes, enjoy your non-Chinese food. Nico Bellic. Dad's place for the first time. I hope it goes well, Merle. I hope it goes well. Is he gonna make you breakfast? And in the morning, he's making waffles? All right, here we go. Oh, again? Woo! What's in Dusseldorf? I've heard that word, like I've heard that place before, but I don't actually know anything about it. I threw my, what was that? What was doo-doo? Oh, shut up, Asus. Yes! Knife throwing skills +1. Hold on, it's getting really hard to hear anything now. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, are you going to Comic-Con? It depends, Michael Jackson. Depends on how complicated I'm gonna make everything. It doesn't take too long. The problem is just space-wise. Like I gotta just rearrange where the cameras are. I gotta rearrange the green screen, and then change my microphone. I'm using a different microphone right now than I normally do. So that's the harder part, is trying to get the microphone to work. Is that a beehive? Can I shoot a beehive on these guys? Hello? That's totally a beehive, a wasp's nest. Whoa! Whoa! Come on, lady. Come on, lady. What are you doing? Now throw one at me. So the way I have it set up for VR, you can stream right from the headset if you're using the PSVR, which works just fine. I just don't like it because I like to use my capture card for VR, or for my gameplay, because then I can do all my overlays and stuff. I also don't like the text-to-speech that you guys can hear it. I would rather only I hear it. So I use OBS so that way I can hear it and you can't. Because people will come in and they'll say hateful things and you don't want to get banned because somebody came in to troll you. But if you're going to stream straight from your console, it's really, really easy to do. It's only complicated because of the setup I have. All the lights and the green screen and all that. But if you do it straight from your console, you don't end up using a webcam. You just show the gameplay. And I think the headset picks up your microphone, so like you can talk without even having to set up a microphone. What is this? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's this dude. Oh, come back. Come back. Come back. Oh, come on. No problem at all. I can't like give you a full breakdown because that would just take too long, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube and stuff that you can look up that'll tell you exactly how to do it. Gross. I hear a monster. I hear a monster. Is this the big lake? Okay, so they let us see the lake way earlier on in this game. That's amazing. I'm really excited for this scene right here. It's gonna be so good. Dead fish everywhere? That's not a good sign. Man, so I've been working on my next Minecraft video. It's not going to be as good as the last 3 have been. It's going to be okay, but it's not going to be good. Because I didn't do it all in one sitting. I've been doing it in like multiple sessions. But I'm really excited to get back into VR, into Minecraft. Oh no! Are you planning to stream on a regular basis, Merle, or are you just kind of gonna do it whenever you feel like it? It is a pro streamer move. Don't worry, I do those all the time. Clearly, you've been learning from me. That's why I don't give away stream tips anymore. I don't want to give away how awesome I am. Okay. I will keep an eye out. It is what you're doing wrong. That's exactly it. We win. Merle, you stream on Wednesdays. I'll bring the hot tub, and I'll be the hot tub person on your stream. You're bound to be famous. With me in a hot tub, I promise I'll wear nipple pasties because I do have big boobs. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I mean, neither of you two have been taking bikini pictures, so I'm gonna have to. Dang it, where are all these keys supposed to be? Maybe it's on the way back? What? No way, scars are sexy. People are into that. Yes. Okay, but you have an excuse. Merle doesn't. Merle's just a heartbreaker. That's all she is. Just like Ty. Ty's a heartbreaker too. He hasn't taken any bikini pictures either. Not cool. This. Weird. What's that noise? Let's head right to it. It's the best thing to do when you hear a scary noise in a place of people trying to kill you. Ah. Oh. Gross. This dude was going at it with an axe. I just come in with my toe. Just break it. I think it was Churza that said Leon has those ultimate kicks. Weren't lying. They weren't lying. Oh. Oh. Oh!
That hurts, you know? Seemed like you really wanted to talk. How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke? You know, those things will kill you. Oh, well,
Sorry.
maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy!
Who are you? Okay, stop right there.
Whoa! It is. How did you know? What are my results? I don't even care. Accuracy 75%. I'll take 75. I died 0 times. Heck yeah. This is Mr. X's grandfather.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
They even included the little dot on his neck. That's great, the little detail.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, stop it. Hey, Yankee. Got a name? Leon. Quiet type, eh? I'm Luis Serra. Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh? Hey, stop it. You move, I move. And I'm beat up enough as it is. I can see you're thinking. Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh? I guess you're here looking for someone. One more guess. Maybe some missing señorita? Young girl? Talk. Now. All right. See. Heard chatter about moving a señorita. Moving her? Where? Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging some.
That position was kind of awkward. He's like holding his hand at his crotch. Leon's pulling. Kind of weird.
Hanging with you, not healthy.
Oh, ow! Again, Leon with his feet, man. I think Leon's got like a foot fetish or something. It's a badass jacket.
Later, amigo.
Did you? Me too.
Shit, they took my gear.
Funny, in the show, I used the word pineapple as my safety word.
I've located baby eagle.
I think I said pineapple when
Kept in some
I saw that happen.
Great.
Leon.
That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. Said his name is Luis Serra. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
Will Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Right. I'm probably due for confession anyway. Condor 1, out.
Luis será. Man, the scenery in this is pretty awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This tiny little knife. I repeat, anybody on TikTok, if you are interested in like chatting and stuff, I am live on Twitch and YouTube. That is the only place I can see the chat. Why would I take this tiny knife? There's a giant shovel right there. I feel like I could do more damage with a shovel. Yeah, I already figured that out, video game.
Hey, that's my gear.
Okay. The heck, stop dropping it. Some enemy attacks can be parried by swinging your knife. Parry with enough force, the enemy will be staggered, giving you a chance to attack. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I mean, I feel like they kind of waited a while to teach me this stuff, but at least they're giving us a reason to learn it, right? Whoa! Oh, I didn't see that. Ouch. But like, why don't I take these things? Imagine hitting somebody in the head with that. This is a knife right here. This knife is... Oh, really? Damn it. I fell for it twice. But like, why can't I take this knife right here? Look, like, grab it right there and I can like... Or this pickaxe, like, pick, whatever, ice pick. What's my health at? My health, okay. Does the... Ha! Anything? They don't drop ammo or anything like they did in the old game. That's it, this game is worse. Stealth kill, stealth kill, stealth kill. I'm really liking this remake. Oh, something bad's gonna happen. Oh. Yes. Thank you.
I'll be taking these back.
Okay, let's... Oops, no. You can definitely see where this is not made by a VR company, because the VR-ness is just totally missing. Yes, VR-ness is an official term. I don't know if you know that. Oh, what are you buying? Yes, he's here!
Over here, stranger.
Who's that?
He's only the greatest character in all of Resident Evil.
Let's do some business then, eh?
Your other voice was better. Get rid of the rats. They have taken up factory. We know they're carrying diseases, but we'd rather not have to find. Progress 1 out of 3. Oh, I'm so gonna go back and kill those rats.
Welcome.
Weapons and items can be bought or sold. What are you buying? What are you selling? Urgent request. Once you completed a task, receive blue note. You can reward. Blah blah blah.
Good stuff, stranger. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
A bolt thrower. A
Why
scope.
not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life.
I've got no space. I can't do it if I've got no space.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
Oh, you can buy these things.
Luck is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose. Anything else I can help you with? All my wares are in tip-top shape.
Heck yes.
A bit more space never hurt anyone. Perfect size for you, stranger.
Oh, I wasted all my pesetas.
Make up for a lack of skill, friend. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
Wait. But how do I actually confirm it? Like, yeah. Oh, okay.
A deal well struck.
Now here, rate of fire actually matters in this game.
Your specific needs. See how that feels, mate. A fellow like yourself should notice the difference right away.
I'll leave that for now.
Some new items you might be interested. Come
Oh,
back
so-
anytime.
Yes, sir. All right, you want us to kill some rats? Let's go look for some rats. Let's head back. Chat didn't freeze, did it? No, it didn't. Okay. What time is it? 4:42. I gotta stop soon.
I have something I think you like.
Shut up, you're not as cool as the other one. Oh. Come here, come here. What the heck? Ah, whatever. There, that's easier. That's easier. I'm definitely getting hungry. I should probably make stew. I just didn't pull any meat, so it's... I don't know if it's gonna be thawed in time. There.
Yes.
Yes! This is what I like about VR. See, I have arms, so I can be like, yes! Like I would in real life. I'm having way too much fun doing this.
So that's a request done and dusted, eh?
It's done and dusted, mate.
Done deserves payment in kind.
Thank you.
I got something new for you.
Right, let's see. Do I want the bolt thrower?
That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice, mate.
Well, it is reusable. It is reusable, so maybe? Oh, these are the spindles that I got?
There's some things money can't buy.
Oh, I see that, mate. Do I want this gun? I don't know what the weapon... You know what? Hold on, no. No. First, save on a second file, because I might regret this. All right, give me your gun.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale. A wise choice, mate. Come back anytime.
All right. How do I register? Do I put like here? Ah. Where's the other one? Put it like. What? How do I do that? Here? Ah, cool. So I go like this and this. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't think I have enough to level this up, but let's see.
Welcome.
9,000, I've got 63.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend. I'll buy almost anything.
I don't like flash grenades, let's tell you that.
Well, I can certainly do something with this. Thank you.
Almost there, almost there.
Not bad.
There.
This kind of work is about finesse, straight, pleasant travels.
Bye, stranger. Oh wait, I don't have this yet. Where do I get that? Never point a gun at yourself as I look at myself. Oops. Hello, lady. Oh no. I know what happens here. Quick time event.
Here you go.
What? She blew up on me? What was that? Okay, I gotta be careful about that. Oh, yeah, I grabbed the grenade and I dropped it. You're right. You're right. I didn't notice that I grabbed it. Like, I noticed I grabbed it, but I didn't think of dropping it would set it off. I forgot this game. Capcom, why would you mess something so basic up? You have to pull the pin before you throw the grenade. That's going back to the, it's proof that Capcom doesn't understand VR. ¿Dónde estás, imbécil?
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder.
Wait, I thought I... Didn't I buy the bolt gun? I thought I bought the bolt gun. Maybe not. I guess not. I thought I did. Oh well. I feel like I'm supposed to have a sniper rifle at this point. Man. Oh, whatever. Let's just do it. Agarrarlo. Whoa! Nope. Although... Uh-oh. I died. I was trying to be all epic. Oh, gross. I was trying to be all epic. Clearly I'm not epic. I was trying to be all like John Wick, 2 guns, but it didn't work. Maybe a little bit. But you don't know, Weewin. Maybe he's just into that kind of stuff. Why are you judging? You don't even know. Maybe that's just what he's into, you know? Some people are into weird stuff. It's okay. Exactly.
Won't open.
Some people sniff toes, and some people want a fork in their neck. It's cool.
Out of the way.
What the heck? I shot you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sorry, must have slipped. They keep coming.
Oh! I shot it out of the air. It hurt me, but I shot it out of the air anyway.
Next.
That was pretty epic. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got a health one.
Break already.
Now. I kind of wish I was standing to play this right now because it would be easier to turn around and take quick shots at these guys rather than having to manually turn around like this. Okay, that is very uncomfortable doing the stabbing motion like that. It feels kind of sadistic. It's kind of uncomfortable. Whoa, you. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ow! Yeah, give me a break. I think they just keep coming until I finish. Oh, my health is pretty low. My health is pretty low. Detrás de ti, imbécil. Ha! Darn tootin'. Exactly. He's been practicing. He knows what the ladies like. I should learn a thing or two. Actually, if I learned that, I'd be too powerful. Ah, there it is. Whoa, where'd you come from, homie? Whoa. Oh, here. Oh. Whoa! She's like in the world record knife throwing competition or something, like. Woo! All these people! No, too many of you. Okay, back to the conversation that's important. Imagine if I got that good with my toes. I'd be so powerful. My OnlyFans would be like through the roof.
I have something I think you like.
Oh. How are the requests coming along? Did you know you can trade spindles or spinels? I don't know. You receive as a reward for valuable goods, can't be bought otherwise. Loads of useful items, but I recommend you pick up a treasure map at most.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I've got something new for you, mate. I'll buy almost anything.
Only got 8,000. Dang it. I thought I picked some stuff up that I could sell that would give me more money, but I guess not.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. Hard time.
Can I examine? Power 110. Power 130. This is way more powerful. Why did I get the other weapon? What's the point? I don't want this dumb weapon. Because it's got less recoil? Is that seriously the point? Nope, nope. Okay. Oh, my knife broke. Yeah, me too. This guy's close, but not close enough. This guy's like a buddy you would have that would do the voice, and you're just like, that's pretty good. But not exactly the same. It's just kind of like, yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know, they could have done a better job. And like Resident Evil 4, the original, is not that old. Like, I'm sure the actor is still around, unless he passed away. They don't even let you VR this thing. Hold the button. Really? Capcom, do you not know we're in VR? Look, I can grab it and I can do this. You know, does Capcom, have they never played a VR game? Seriously? Hold on. Yeah, it is. No, somebody messaged me and I was just reading what they were saying. It was a bit of a serious message. So I was just trying to read it to see what they were saying. Yeah, it's the only downside. Whoa! Oops. Yeah, that's exactly it, Mr. FOB. It just feels like all they did was add the combat and kind of phoned in the rest. Which, like, they already had Resident Evil 4. So how did they not just learn from that one? Like, the other company did that. They could have just used the same idea as that one, mechanic-wise. What? Hold on, how do you step in a trap and I can't? Yeah, it just feels like don't get me wrong, I think the game is amazing. I'm not sitting here saying that this game is a bad game. It's really good. But it feels really phoned in with the VR support. Like, just basic VR mechanics that have been around for a long time, these guys just aren't doing. Which is, like, weird. I am using this a lot, so let's just... Dang. I don't have any of those weapons, so I don't need that. Oh. I'd be scared to crawl under here. Could you imagine? This just falls on top of your head? Sapphire, nice. How is the audio? Like, am I really echoey to the point where it's annoying? Because when I heard it, it was pretty echoey, but it's hard to tell because the wireless headset makes things echoey anyway. Is it Giovanni? I don't remember your old screen name. Okay, it sounds fine, okay. Because I'm using my shotgun microphone. How are you, man? Jack, that was it. That was it. Yeah. I'm using text-to-speech, and all it said was JAC. So I thought... I read it as ha-C. Not JAC. How are you, man? How's college? What are you studying again? How have you been? I miss you, man. The influence is not what it once was. Destroy the wind-up dolls. Don't forgive the art script. Nice. Music performance is it just general music, or are you like concentrating on a specific instrument or whatever? Nice, dude. That's something to be proud of. Vocal performance, nice. So, my girlfriend is a professional opera singer. If she's ever around when I'm streaming, I'll tell her that that's what you're doing. Yeah, she's a proper like opera singer. Like I was a good singer. I'm not a good singer anymore, but I was a good singer. Bro, this girl could outsing me on my best day if she's singing on her worst day. But she'll totally get you when like with what you're going through. Mind you, she got like her master's or something in opera. So it's more focused than yours is. You're gonna be able to teach people. Nope. Oh crap. I don't really know anything about operas, so not exactly the most perfect match for her. hold on. I'll read your message in just a second, Jack. Give me a second here. It was too loud. I couldn't hear it. I couldn't read it. I'm hoping to get your master's in music ed and master's in conducting. Nice, man. Nice. We had a guy who did his, I think he did, oh, I don't want to say he did music education, but he did something in music and he studied conducting. I got nothing nice to say. I was about to say something and I got nothing nice to say because people that he's working with sometimes pop into the stream and I don't want to say anything because they might get back to him. But I'm sure you're going to do better than him. That's all I can say. Yeah, I was never professionally trained as a singer. I've always wished that I could. So the last time you were here, not the last time, but like back when you used to be here all the time, you had shown me like oh, wouldn't that be amazing? The last time you were here, we had talked a little bit. You showed me some like some choir stuff you had done, and I told you like I used to sing and stuff. I didn't realize how much I had lost until I did this musical that I was just in, and holy crap, man, I have fallen so far as a singer. Don't lose it, dude, because it really sucks. Like it really sucks. Yeah, it's kind of it kind of hurts. It was a lot of work to be able to even sing. I ended up tearing my vocal cords during the musical, which wasn't good. Kendra got really mad at me for it. But it's also just like it sucks because like she didn't know me before, so she didn't know how I used to sing. She's only known me how I was in this musical, and yeah, it wasn't good. And you know, like I would say, like I was a good singer, but like I could see her face kind of being like, sure you were. It just really sucks. So don't lose it, man. Don't lose it. I know like you're in it right now, but like don't ever fall back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna take some time away, because you'll regret it. I regret it so much. I'm working hard now to catch up, but it sucks. No, it's just gonna be a lot of work to recover. I have been working on my own right now. I signed up with a vocal coach. I'm still kind of weary about the vocal coach only because I signed up with this vocal coach. He was a director in a musical that I did years ago. So he's not trained like even the training you have, you're most of the way through. You are more trained than he is. So I'm working with somebody who just has a lot of experience and knows music, but not necessarily trained the way you are. Yeah, and so I'm gonna take some lessons with him. Yeah, absolutely. Well, and that's the thing is, you've got the training, right? I don't. Me too, man. Me too. None of the old faces except for like Wewin, Merle. I don't even know if Merle and Wewin were here in those old days. They might have like popped in a little bit back then, but like the people that were around a lot back then, they don't come by anymore. But yeah, with the voice thing, I'm taking lessons with this guy. I haven't started yet. We've had to cancel the last couple of weeks because just stuff has come up, but it's just trying to get me back in. But I've been working on my own a little bit to try to get my voice back, and I have had some progress. Because like I had no falsetto, it completely disappeared. I was able to get my falsetto back. It's not very strong, it's not very good, but it's back. I was also stuck singing at like full belt when I was in the higher notes. I do have access to one. But yeah, I had to sing like full voice to get up into the higher register. Now I can sing it like pulled back. I can sing it at like half volume. So I'm showing that I'm able to get a little bit control back. But it's a long road. I need now I need somebody to start pushing me in the right direction, because I'm definitely using all the wrong technique. Like I can feel it in my throat. And like I said, Kendra's got her master's and her whole thing is singing. Yeah, and so like that's what I need guidance in. Yeah, and so like that's where I'm now at, where I need help with stuff, because like I hear certain things but I don't know what to do to fix it, or I feel certain things that I don't know how to fix it. And like I said, Kendra, that she's got her master's in it, that's what she does. I don't want to be the annoying boyfriend that's always like, can you help me? She also doesn't want to be a teacher. She wants to perform. So her master's was in performance rather than in teaching. But she is insanely knowledgeable. But again, she's an opera singer. It's very different than what I do. Musical theater is very different than opera. So obviously I can pick her brain a little bit, but she gets pretty upset with me because I'm very rough with my voice and she's very delicate with hers. So I'm hoping that getting with this coach, I'll get a few lessons in and see what it'll do to help me. My friend Preston, who pops in once in a while, he's the professional musical theater guy. He's got a vocal coach who actually works on rehabilitating voices. So I would really like to see her, but she's expensive. Yeah, I'll definitely reach out. Of course, man. No, it's we've known each other for quite a while, man. For quite a while now. Yeah, no, I'll definitely reach out. Yeah, there's a lot of progress I need to make. I've come a really long way from where I started, a few months back, but I've fallen a really, really long way. Like, I'm nowhere near what I used to be, and it kind of sucks because there are old songs that I sing now that I'm like, no, it's not what it used to be. Or like I get up in the higher range, like, yeah, I'm gonna say sitting close to like an F and on, and I can feel the. I think I can. The big thing right now is I can feel that I'm unstable when I get to the higher ranges. Not like crazy high, but like the higher range in my register, I can feel that it's unstable. I don't feel secure and letting go, so I hold back the note, which then makes it sound less nice. But when I let go, it starts to waver or it cracks or I just go flat. So like I've got a ways to go. But I was able to like brute force my way up to a high C, so I know it's there. I just need to get the technique back. Sorry everybody else who's listening, I'm just kind of going on a tangent here because it kind of sucks losing your voice and I wouldn't want to see other people do that. Because boy do I ever regret it. The hell was that noise? But dude, that's awesome that you're getting a higher education in music because I know you loved it. So it's good that that's what you're gonna go further in. Nice. And that's it, man. Yep. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, I regret not going into a musical theater program or having gone into opera like some of my coaches really pushed me towards. Only because it would have benefited me a lot further. But I chose the road I chose. I at least have the acting skill. I just need to learn the singing skill again. I'll never be fantastic. I'll never be as good as I used to be. But I'm okay with that. I would just like to be good again. No, it's not, but financially it's too late. I don't have the money, and the work that I do, I don't have a retirement fund. So I can't take time off to be gallivanting and following my musical dreams. So I am going to support Kendra and hers, and I will pursue my acting, but... Whoa! Woo! Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to disturb you on the toilet. Dang, whew, that scared me. I'm gonna support her and hers, but I'll just try to get my voice back. That's
not too shabby.
That's that's kind of what I've been doing is I'm kinky, dude. You don't know. You don't know how kinky I am. So I completely stopped singing. That's why I lost my voice, like completely. A lot of people say I stopped singing, but they reference like, oh, I stopped training or I stopped performing. Like I fully stopped singing. I didn't sing in the car. I didn't sing in the shower. I didn't sing at work. I never sang. And then my band like fell apart. You know, I stopped acting. So like I fully stopped singing. And that's what caused all the damage. So now that I'm trying to get back into it, and the funny thing is, like Kendra and I met doing this show, and when I would listen to her sing, I could feel that moment of release in my throat, where I was like, oh my god, I remember what it was like to sing that easily. So that kind of has driven me to get back into it because I miss that feeling. Now I'm trying to at least sing every day when I'm in the car driving to work, because I have a 25-minute drive from here to work. I try to sing every day, at least in the car for 25 minutes, just to kind of get back into it. It's gotten easier. I can now, when I auditioned for the show, I could only sing maybe 30 seconds of a song before having to cough because my throat would seal up. Like my vocal cords were almost like collapse. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
Old photos.
The hydrating, I will say that I do struggle with. I got to get more into that. But yeah, my vocal cords would like collapse after 30 seconds. Yeah, no, that at least that I'm good with. Is I've got a lot of experience with coaches. That was whatever, screw it. That was what was the problem with this conductor guy that I was bringing up. He was the music director of the musical I was in, and he is very confident in himself, but he's overconfident. He gave me a one-on-one lesson trying to help me with the song that I was doing in the show, and just everything he taught me was wrong. Like he was all about, I don't know how they're teaching you, but everything I've always been taught, and every musician I've ever spoken to when it comes to singing, is you never place your voice. You have to learn to kind of let it be free. This guy was like, no, you're going to take your Adam's apple and push it down so that way you get that operatic sound. And you're going to like let all the air out of your nose. And it's like, dude, you're teaching me all the stuff that's reverse of everything that I learned. So like clearly you don't have the vocal training to be teaching. So I'm pretty good at like being able to suss out when a coach doesn't know what they're doing, and he really didn't. He also had zero inner timekeeping. Like he would be conducting and he would go off rhythm while the band was playing, and it's just like, how are you off rhythm with the band? The band is there, it's live. You're off rhythm. How? It was weird. It was really weird. But anyway, I'm pretty good at sussing that out. Finishing my original thought, I couldn't get through 30 seconds without my voice collapsing. By the end of the show, I could get through my number and I could sing through most of the show, but it wasn't great. I would be exhausted by the end. Now I can sing 5 or 6 numbers in a row up in the higher register of my voice without feeling exhausted. So technically the sound comes from your throat, but what he was saying is like, the example I can give, you can't see it because my Adam's apple isn't very big, but like it was doing this, oh my sweet dear Doralee, versus oh my sweet dear Doralee. That's what he wanted. And it's like, you don't do this to sing. This is the unhealthiest tension-filled thing you could do to your voice. It's like, you wouldn't do that. The diaphragm controls the breath control. The voice comes from the throat, but it's about relaxing and letting it just do its thing. By doing this, I am now introducing tension to make this sound that is not naturally my voice, which is ridiculous. And so like when he was telling me that, instantly I was like, okay, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Because sorry, I gotta take this off because I feel weird talking. To make sense of like my number in particular in this show, it was not a dream sequence. I'm sitting in the office with my secretary and I'm totally into her. Ironic because it was Kendra. And I'm supposed to be totally into her, and I'm singing about how I want to bang her. And it starts off with like, I'm giving her a dictation of what I want her to write in a letter. And so the line is literally like, hold on. Yeah. Max, hello, nice to see you. Yeah, and that's it. Like, I'm worried that this other vocal coach that I'm going to see is not going to push me. And if he does push me, that it won't be in the right way, just like this guy did. But yeah, to the number, we're literally sitting at the office and I'm dictating to her. And so I'm like saying that I want a letter written to all regional managers regarding tardiness. Any employee who's caught being tardy for more than 5 minutes needs to be deducted pay in, and it just ends with in ... And so the way I would deliver the line is like I'm going into a dream sequence because the light would like spotlight me and I would sing my number. And so I'm not going to be singing with that deep operatic voice in a dream. Right? Ah!
Hi.
Oh, Tara. Whew. Hi, Tara. How are you? And so like it would literally be, you got me, Tara. So it would the line in the show would literally be should be deducted pay in increments of, oh my sweet dear Doralee. Like I would be into that, like I would lower my volume as I'm delivering the line because you want to get that feeling of we're now in a dream. And then eventually I'd be like, here for you, because like, then I would open up and be all sensual, right? But I'll take it. Yeah. You just missed it by like a minute. But yeah, like if I would have been exactly, and that's what this guy didn't get, because like the difference between like should be deducted pay in increments of, oh, and like literally, hold on, I'm gonna take this off because you gotta, it's literally like I'm sitting at the office, right? I'm being all this like cocky dude, and as I'm singing to her, it's literally like should be deducted pay in increments of to all regional managers from Franklin Hart Jr. In regards to tardiness, any employee who is tardy for more than 5 minutes should be deducted pay in increments of, oh my sweet dear Doralee. You don't know. So like it's very much like I'm in my mind and I'm thinking what I'm saying to her. Whereas like if you compare it to what he wanted in increments of, oh my sweet dear. Like why would I do that? That doesn't make sense if I'm in a dream at this moment. Like he just had zero clue. So I'm kind of worried that this new music director or this new vocal coach will kind of go down that path. I don't think he will, but he could. So I'm a little bit weary. But now I can sing all of my audition pieces one after another and not be completely drained by the end of it. And there have been times where I've sang up to 2 hours straight and I can handle it now. So I know there's progress. It's just not where I want it to be. I don't have the strength behind my voice. So I definitely need the coaching. It's very, very frustrating. It's very frustrating. Vocal injury, I had a question. Yeah. Oh man, and vocal injuries are not fun. Like it happened to me during the show. I did the show. I was rehearsing the show. I think I just saw Catherine pop in. So if that's Catherine that I know, she knows what I'm talking about. And I was pushing myself because my vocals just were not there. They're still not there. I showed Kendra some of my music stuff from my band, and like she just made a passing comment of like, wow, you sound so different, because I don't sound good anymore. And she didn't say that part, but like that's what it is. I sounded a lot nicer back then. Anyway, we were doing the rehearsals, and during the rehearsals, I was having some throat pain. And when I got home, I cleared my throat and I spit out blood. So my vocal cords were bleeding. I took a week off from singing, and it was like the final week of rehearsals before we went in with like the band and into tech week and stuff. And at tech week, I was like, I need to sing with the band, because up until now, back to the conductor guy, he was adamant that I couldn't follow timing. And his biggest like complaint or suggestion to me on a regular basis, it is Catherine. Hello, Catherine. His biggest suggestion to me was, work on your timing. Your timing is really terrible in this song. Like your timing is weak, and always. And it was just very frustrating for me, because it's like, dude, I was like the musical director of my band. I did all the recordings for my band. I was the sound tech for my band. I've been a professional singer my whole life. I know timing. And but he got under my skin, and I was just like, maybe I don't know timing. So when I hurt myself and we were going to do the sits probe, I was like, I need to sing with the band, because I need to prove to myself that I know that the timing is okay? Or am I really that off that I don't know the timing, and I only know the timing when I'm singing with a pre-recorded track because there's another singer there, so he like subconsciously cues me or whatever. So I took the week off, and then I sang at the Sitz Probe, and halfway through the Sitz Probe I could start tasting blood, and so I overdid it again. So then I didn't sing until the night before opening, and it wasn't good. It was really, really harsh. I know that I tore my vocal cords. I know that I caused some pretty bad injury. I'm still, don't kill me, Catherine. I'm still in pain. Like right now, it hurts talking. The pain hasn't gone away. It hasn't fully stayed where it was. It's nowhere near as bad as it was. Now I just feel like I have a sore throat after talking or singing for a while. I feel like I have, like, you know, when you get strep and you get a little bit of that rawness right at the beginning of strep, that's what I feel like. It kind of sucks, you know, but yeah, you keep taking care of your voice, man. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing, and we'll catch up another time. Said my time was off too once. No, yeah, he's just himself. That's all I can say, Catherine. That's all I can say. Catherine, I can't read chat when I got the headset on. So I'm not going to be able to respond to you. Because I'm probably going to stop soon. How long have I been live? Oh, 3 hours. I got to find a safe spot. I'm going to find a safe spot, and then I'm going to stop. Oh, did the camera freeze? Really? Again? I didn't even realize that it had frozen. I've been playing on TikTok the whole time with a frozen camera? Well, that's dumb. Yeah, Tara. It might take me a few minutes to... There we go. I didn't realize that the camera was frozen, everybody on TikTok. I apologize. The whole time they've been staring at me on TikTok, standing next to the computer. Must have looked like I was not streaming. Oh, well. Oh, well. That happens. Oh, why isn't the game showing? That's weird. Oh, no, it is showing. It is showing. It's just weird and blurry. All right, let's get back into it. But yeah, Tara, I gotta find a save spot. Hold on. I only caught half of that. Give me a second. I'll read it in just a second. I'm heading out to a concert. Nice. What kind of concert? What kind of concert are you gonna go see? Okay. We are in. All right. Gotta find a safe spot. There's got to be a safe spot around here somewhere. We're in his house. I know there's got to be a safe spot. Now I got the song stuck in my head. Oh, my sweet dear Doralee. Okay. I can give you the normal platitudes, you know, it's fine. Like, you're gonna, like, have a good time and there's nothing to be worried about. But that would be complete bull because I don't have the courage to go anywhere by myself like that. I always need somebody else there with me. I always get way too freaked out going by myself. So, you've got more courage than I do. That being said, at least you're gonna go see people that you know. So even though you're technically going to be sitting by yourself to go see this concert, you're there to see people, so it's not like you're going completely alone. But that's going to be fun. Oh, there's a save point. Perfect. I have a concert in March, and I'm really worried about it. My brother bought tickets, or my mom bought the tickets. And it's to a band that I've been wanting to see for forever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Once you get there, you're gonna like ease up and whatever. Who knows? Maybe a cute boy will come up and talk to you. I know, like, not in like go anywhere with it, but hey, sometimes it's just nice to get attention. So like, hold on. Can you see my fingers? Well, can't I like... I can't do my thumb. Come on, Capcom. Yeah. No? You never know. You might be there and like some cute boy is gonna be all like, ooh, she's cute. How you doing? Then you get a free drink and then you never talk to him again. But you got a free drink out of the deal, so it's okay. I have a concert I'm going to. My mom bought tickets. It's to a band that I've been wanting to see since forever. And it was one of my dad's favorite bands. And one of the first songs we ever learned with the band was this band's music. And he would always, like years down the line, would still be like, so we're going to play this song, right? Every time. And so like, I'm worried to go see this band because they're going to play some of the songs that my dad loved. And I know I'm going to bawl my eyes out. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. But they bought the tickets, so I can't not go now, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm kind of anxious about it. I'm kind of anxious about going to this concert. But I hope you have fun. At least for me, it's a concert. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. There's one song in particular that like I can't even listen to it because it just makes me so sad thinking about my dad. But it's a concert, so like it's gonna be like a proper not hall, but like a proper concert venue, and we're not gonna be near the musicians at all. The dancing's gonna be within the seats, like there's not actual like how most of our bands do stuff. So at least that'll make me feel a little bit better, but still. If it was a proper like gig like what I used to perform at, I would be bringing my dad's bass and asking him to sign it. Okay. Old farmer and his finest crop. The slight swineherd and the stoutest pig. The beggarly grandma, her own beloved babe. So crop, pig, babe. Crop, pig, babe. Crop, pig, babe. Yeah. Yeah, of course. It's the best gameplay. Best gameplay ever. Wait, did it freeze again? I'm on the wrong scene. Oh, I'm so stupid. Thank you, Mr. FOV. It's always intentional to see me. Who doesn't want to see me? Who doesn't want to stare at me all the time? Uh-oh! Whew. Yeah. I'm extra hot when my face is covered up. It's what I do, man. It's what I do. Is there really any surprise? Admit it, you just thought I looked so hot with this mask on that you're like, I can't look away. I don't want to see a video game. Don't tell Kendra, she'll get mad. I'm kidding. Oh. Oh, this is a cool puzzle. I knew it. Huh. That came out of nowhere. I don't know what the context is. All I heard in my headset was, "We win." Yes. We win, why are you still up? You should be sleeping. Okay, now I've lost the plot. That came out of nowhere, but we got it. Oh. It is the weekend, but you shouldn't be up super late. You should be sleeping. Sleep is sleep. Don't ever give up sleep. Date, October 10th. The weather has been strange of late. The wheat withers and the cows grow thin. There are signs of famine. Wait, sorry, they are Spanish. This is true. The lack of the means to work the beautiful fields of Lord Sadler. Orders are absolute. 30 people have starved to death. 5 cows will be slaughtered. I have to F everything, even though they only do it for the thief. The patriarchs gather and cast lots. 6 more chosen for Lord Sadler. 8 more today. 4 more today. 11 today. 2 outsiders got lost and wandered into the village. We took them to the altar for the ritual. No need to cast lots today. Oh, cast lots. I get it now. I didn't understand what he meant. But yeah, back to what we were saying, Tara. Like, uh-oh. Hold on, I can't hear what's being said. I feel like that happened differently this time than in the original game. I feel like this happens way later, like the Ada part happens way later. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining it.
Gift? My blood?
What are you talking about? Ah! Thank goodness I didn't save. That would have been a wasted save. Or maybe I did save. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Whew. Okay. We can chat for a few minutes before I leave. We'll chat for a few minutes. Give me a sec here. My hair is probably looking so sexy right now. Turn up. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. I thought it was like he like sees the blood and then he's like, oh, the blood is taken. And then he just walks away. At least this like serves as a distraction. I mean, he still technically walks away awkwardly, but it serves as a distraction, so I guess. Anyway, the oh, it's so weird not hearing myself. Give me a second here. Okay. So Tara, yeah, it's always like, I know you kind of have the same struggles that I do socially. It's always awkward when you're going to expose yourself to something that you're not used to. And then you add like the fact that you haven't really done stuff like this in a very, very long time. I'm trying to say things without saying things. You know what I mean? But it's good that you're putting yourself out there. That's kind of what I did, right? Like after 2 years of what I went through, it's very much uncomfortable and scary to kind of step out into something you're not used to, which is what I did. Okay. So because you were married for so long, it's hard to kind of put yourself out there, and not in any like romantic way, just at least in my experience, it became like a little bubble, right? And like there was nobody else involved, and like you had your kids and like that was your whole world, and now you're kind of stepping away from that world, and it's very scary. And it was the same for me, right? Like I didn't go into much detail on stream until recently, but like I didn't tell people that her and I had ended like 2 years back. I just didn't say it, and it just kind of was what it was. Like, this stream room was my bedroom. I wasn't really allowed in the rest of the house. And so it was like living with a roommate, except there was a lot of abuse, and it was really hard. A lot of abuse. And I didn't even come to terms with that until recently. Like, really recently. Like, I knew things weren't healthy, but I gotta turn off the voice chat thing. It's so annoying. I didn't come to terms with it until recently. Like, I knew stuff was going on. I knew that there was unhealthy situations between her and I. But like, I didn't see it as abuse. It just didn't click. I was like, yeah, well, like, obviously I was the cause of her acting the way she is. And then I met, just a minute ago, I was talking to Catherine, who was in the show. I met Catherine, and just through talking with her, it was like things started to click where it was like, that's not normal. That's not, there's no reason for that. And then having those moments of like, she blamed me for stuff that I didn't actually do. It very much like clarified it, where it was like, yeah, that's not that wasn't me doing something wrong. That was her gaslighting me into thinking I did something wrong. Right? Like, I didn't do the dishes enough, so I started doing the dishes, but then I didn't do them right, so of course it still wasn't enough. Or like, I would sweep and mop, but I didn't move all the chairs and flip them upside down and take all the hairs off the bottom of the feet of the chairs. Well, but I still swept and mopped. Like, do I not at least get partial credit? Like, and then like the humiliating name she would call me and stuff. I'm not gonna go into full detail because it doesn't matter. But like, all that wasn't okay. And I didn't know it wasn't okay until recently. And so like, it was scary for me to kind of step out of that comfort zone. And my first step was going to the audition for 9 to 5. I mean, I had auditioned for a couple of other shows. I didn't get them. And 9 to 5, I don't know if I said this on stream, but I have said this to the people in the show. 9 to 5, I wasn't gonna audition. I had sent out, and they emailed me back saying, hey, yeah, we want you to try out for the show. And up until the day of, that morning, I messaged Preston. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna email them and just cancel. I'll come up with some excuse and I'm not gonna go. And Preston was like, you should go, dude. Even if you don't get in, because I was like, vocally, I can't get through an audition piece. Like, it's bad. He's like, just go. He's like, just, if you don't get in, whatever. It's just for the experience. It's for the training, and maybe just making yourself uncomfortable enough that you can do it again. And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll go. And so I went and I did it. And I met Catherine at the callback for that audition. And then we hit it off really quickly. We became really good friends. And then because of that audition, I had the conversations with Catherine. Because of the conversations with Catherine, I came to the realization of the abuse that was going on, and how badly I was abused and how much it had affected me, because I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting at home all day long. Like, yeah, sure, I wasn't crying or anything, because like, the relationship had died 2 years ago. I had already mourned that. It was already over. I had already spent my nights crying, being upset about what had happened. So 2 years later, it's like, that wasn't what was the problem. It was just, I was so accustomed to how I had been treated for 2 years that was just the life that I knew. And I was convinced that was the life I deserved. But once I started to like realize, it's like, no, that wasn't okay. Everything wasn't okay. Like, the fact that she left without even saying goodbye, that's not okay. You know, just as like a human dignity thing, I raised her kid for 6 years. We lived together for 7. That's not okay. You just walk away from somebody like that without even acknowledging. Like, she didn't have, I wasn't like expecting like a tearful goodbye or a hug goodbye, but just enough respect as a person to say to me, we're leaving. This is the last time we're gonna have a life together. And she didn't even value me enough for that. So like, coming to that realization was a really big step, because although I was over her, I was still dealing with the repercussions of everything. And that scary step of the audition, what I'm getting at for you is that scary step was the first step towards understanding that. And understanding that being single for 2 years with somebody who abused me the whole time was not my fault. And it allowed me to meet someone like Kendra and let her in And if I hadn't have done the audition, I wouldn't have met her. And I wouldn't be where I am now, where I don't feel sad. And I don't feel like numb, I guess would be the word. Because like I wasn't sad in the sense of like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm crying, and it wasn't like that. It was just like a numbness. It was just every day was just every day. There was nothing else. I would go days without talking to anybody in any way. No texting, no using my voice, nothing. I would just sit in silence for days. Like my weekend off, I'd go to work, I'd come home from work, and then until the Monday morning, I didn't say a word unless I streamed. But the rest was just me in silence, the house in silence. That's a type of sadness, and I don't have that anymore. I'm going out and doing stuff. I'm still struggling with the social part because I'm not used to it. It's been a long time. But like I'm okay with going out and doing stuff. Like Catherine will be like, hey, do you want to go get a drink, like a coffee or whatever, or can I pop in and we can chat? I'm like, okay. Part of me still goes, okay, I'm not used to that. Okay. But a bigger part of me is now like, yeah, for sure. Preston will ask if he can come over, and it's like, yeah. Mind you, timing has been kind of rough lately, but you know, it is what it is. And the cast had a get together that I would have never ever attended even a year ago. Because once the show was over, I disconnect from all the cast members, and they had a get together and I went to it. And they had another one just recently and I couldn't go to it. And I think they're having one on Monday, which I don't think I'm going to go to. But that's more because I don't have the time. I miss that, but also I'd rather stay home. And some people would rather stay home, but some people also convince themselves they would rather stay home, because I was the same. I was like, you know what, I'm happier staying at home. But now that I've gone out and done stuff, I'm not happier staying at home. Like this weekend, Kendra's busy all weekend, and I am exhausted because we've been doing like a heavy thing at work. And so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna spend all Saturday doing all my chores, but I'm gonna be alone all day. That's gonna suck. And I'm not afraid to be alone. I'm okay with it. It's just like, oh, I'd rather do stuff, which I didn't feel before. But it wasn't until I exposed myself to it, right? But now it's like I want to do stuff. I signed up for dance class. It's not my cup of tea. I'm gonna go to a couple more lessons, but like Kendra tried it, she's not going back. I don't know if I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try a few more lessons, like I said. I signed up for vocal lessons. Like I'm getting myself out of the house now. Like I said, I met Kendra, which is huge because it's very different with her. Yeah, so good for you, Tara, if you're still listening, that you're putting yourself out there like that. You know, just getting yourself out of your comfort zone, because that's pretty much the only way we're going to grow. You're not going to go overboard. You're not going to go and put yourself in a spot where you're really uncomfortable, but that little bit of discomfort can lead to something wonderful. And because of that discomfort, like now the theater that I did the show with has now said that they want to hire me as their film guy. So whenever they're going to do any kind of film footage, they want me to come in and do it because they like what I've done already. I just contacted the theater yesterday to offer to do sound for them for the next show, because they're doing Rent next. And I am going to audition, but I don't think I'm going to get in. And if I don't get in, that's fine. But I'm going to do the sound for them, which is, you know, more than I would have been doing before. I've now got Catherine, who's one of my closest friends. You know, it's been huge. Titanfall 3 should have been announced. Okay, Bobby. I don't really know where that came from, but okay. Through the past you have. Yes, Tara, exactly what you said. And that's it. Like, I'm still not brave enough to go out by myself, but I am now brave enough to go out with friends, which I wouldn't do. Which I never ever did. And now I'm brave enough to do that. Like, Catherine's invited me over to her place, and like I hung out with her and her husband all evening one night. She's come over here and we've sat and chatted all night. Preston comes over, whereas like I would come up with excuses not to. Any excuse, and I wouldn't. And now it's like, no, I'm trying to say yes to these things. There's an audition coming up in about a month that I wasn't planning to audition for. Catherine's gonna audition. She asked me to come out, and I was like, all right, I'll come out. Not that I don't want to, it's just it wasn't something I planned, but okay. And it makes a big difference, you know? I'm glad that you're doing that, because you also have to find yourself again. And that's the thing for me, is I wasn't like, I had lost myself in a way. Like, I became a lot more confident. I started the journey when the whole relationship ended. Stupid camera. Let me just switch cameras here so we can not have it freeze. See. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm getting why the camera's freezing now. The camera's freezing because the battery goes faulty and it turns on and off really quickly. And that micro stutter is causing it to reset, and then it freezes. I get it now. Okay. Anyways, I had pretty much lost myself in a way that I hadn't really realized, I guess would be what I'm trying to say. When everything was happening, when the relationship was dying, I knew it was dying. It was really obvious. She knew it was dying. She wasn't willing to say it, but I think she wasn't willing to say it because she thought that I would kick her out if she said it, because I was the breadwinner. And so I think she was afraid to like verbalize that it was dead. I called it multiple times, and of course she gaslit me that it was me being paranoid and blah blah blah. To not go into too much detail, but me being paranoid apparently was me sleeping in a different side of the house, her and I going days without talking to each other, her constantly yelling at me for stuff that I didn't do. Like, I got accused of ruining the bathroom sink because it got clogged. When I finally unclogged it after they moved out, there was like noodles and stuff in there from soup that her and her daughter would dump down that sink. But it was my fault. It was always my fault. I'm like 99% sure she had an affair with the neighbor. And so like, I knew for a long time that it was over. And when I came to terms with that, I started my whole journey. I started with the ADHD diagnosis. I started, looking into the whole autism thing. I started to really like introspect who I was as a person. And it very much helped me come to terms with everything. And so by the end, I felt better than I thought I would have before I started that journey. And even when like they moved out and stuff, I was sad because I miss Nora. I love Nora and I miss her. And I was sad because it was a very, very big change, right? Like, this place was our home. We moved here together, and all of a sudden it was just me by myself. And all the gaslighting of like how terrible I am had imprinted. So it was really scary to kind of be left alone with my thoughts. That being all said, because I had started that journey, I was in a really good place when it all happened, that I was able to kind of be okay. But then I went out and did these auditions. I started doing the show, and I started realizing that I had lost who I was, because I felt so awkward around people. Everywhere else except for this rehearsal. Everywhere else up until then, I felt really awkward around people. I felt really fake. I didn't know who I was. And part of that is like the whole autism thing. I'm still learning who I am because I've masked my whole life. But once the rehearsal started and I kind of just let myself be who I am, it very quickly came back to me who I used to be and who I wasn't anymore. Like, I was no longer afraid to say things because somebody would like yell at me for it. I could be embarrassing and everybody would laugh with me instead of tell me that I'm being embarrassing. I could get emotional about something and people would come up and give me a hug rather than tell me that I'm being pathetic and being another word for a cat or a female lady part. Because that's what she would say to me. I did a stream once where I talked about my grandmother for 20 minutes, and that's what she said to me when she overheard it. So like, I had lost who I was, but by putting myself out there and doing that, I found who I am. I'm still working on it. I'm still struggling with it, because obviously it's years of abuse that I'm gonna try to unload. But oh my God, has it been a life changer? Like, it's been so good. It's been really, really eye-opening that I can do stuff and feel okay about it, that I can feel confident about certain things, that I can be insecure around people and they're not going to use that against me. Because that's what I had learned, is that I couldn't trust the person that was supposed to be my partner because she would use it against me whenever she got mad. Whereas like now, like at the close of the show, the final night of the show, it was really uncomfortable. I think, were you here when I was telling you about the props girl? Long story short, props girl had a crush on me. Kendra and I were already kind of like flirtatious backstage, and this girl just couldn't take a hint. Anyway, there is a number that Catherine and Kendra would sing together on stage, and I'd be backstage and I'd be doing their backup vocals. And I always felt kind of emotional because the song is talking about how like one day they're gonna make it, like they just have to kind of push through and they'll get to the other side. And that always like hit really close to home because, you know, this last year has sucked. And it always kind of hit me pretty close to home. I never like let it take over, but it made me feel pretty emotional. Closing night, they were singing that song and I had to stop backup vocals and I just started crying. And one of the girls that was backstage doing backup vocals as well came up and she like hugged me. And it wasn't let's make fun of you for it or let's make you feel bad for it. It was just like I'm sorry, be like, if you need to talk, I'm here. And that was a really nice feeling to know that I could be vulnerable like that and it wasn't a bad thing, you know? And it was just everything kind of culminated in that moment of like, I'm me again. My life is good. I did make it to the other side. And then there was the whole like, Catherine's become one of my closest friends, and watching her perform made me so proud to see her doing what she was doing. I had really strong feelings for Kendra, and I hadn't told her at that point. And the fear of like, this is the last night I'm gonna be with her because she lives about half an hour away. I'm like, I'm never gonna see her again. And like my own cowardice has stopped that from ever going anywhere. All of that culminated. My dad didn't get to see me be where I am now. But man, that first moment, that fear of doing that audition led to all of that. So I'm very happy for you that you're putting yourself out there, even if it's uncomfortable, even if you're like waffling on the should I, shouldn't I, do it. What's the worst that can happen? You'll be uncomfortable for a little bit, then maybe you're just not ready for that yet and you take a little bit more time and then try again later. But it's worth it. I do not regret auditioning for the show. I have a vocal injury that I'm still healing from. I'm still struggling with like my own insecurities with my performance. But I don't regret for a second having done the show, despite having been super scared to do that audition. So I'm proud of you. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. That's all I can say. Night Owl, how you doing, man? How are you? Yeah, Tara, honestly, it's I don't want to go into too much detail on stream because it'll sound like X bashing, and that's, I mean, I just did that, but that's not what I'm trying to do. But like, I had to learn to care for her. I haven't had to learn that with Kendra. That's huge. I didn't realize that could happen. And that wouldn't have happened had I not done that scary thing. I wouldn't be back at singing if it wasn't for that scary thing. Like, you popped in right when I was roughly talking about it, but like, Kendra's a professional opera singer, and watching her sing and remembering how it felt to sing the way she sings, because she has like this ease in her voice. It's really like, it's impressive to watch her sing if you're a singer, because you can just see how easily she hits these notes and like it just seems like no effort. And it reminded me of how it felt when I used to do that. And so like, because of the show, I met her. Because of her, and this is not relationship wise, just watching her on stage when we were rehearsing and stuff, I had said to her, like, watching you sing makes me like release the tension that my voice has right now. That like reinvigorated my need to get back into singing. And so I went from not singing at all ever to singing every single day now. And I don't sound great, but I'm working on it. I signed up for dance lessons. I signed up for vocal lessons. Like, I'm doing stuff now, all because of that one scary step that I took. So when I see that that's what you're doing, and I'm still halfway through the journey, you know, Tara. I'm still halfway through the journey. It's there's still moments. There are still moments where I have a very, very hard time. There are still moments where the old scars kind of rear their ugly head. Catherine and I call them the weasels, the brain weasels. You know, like Kendra and I became official yesterday, and because we'd like been seeing each other for a bit, but yesterday was like official or whatever. And all night and part of the morning, and I'm sure once I'm done streaming it'll come back, the old voice is there just telling me like she's too good for me, and eventually she's gonna realize who I am and she's gonna like run for the hills. Now I've been completely honest and upfront with her about everything, so there is nothing there for her to find out about me that's gonna make her run for the hills. But that damage is still there. So like I'm still working on stuff, right? I still feel like I'm on this side rather than on the other side of it. But there are definitely things that I am on the other side of. And you and I share that in common. I think I can understand that very, very well. Our circumstances were different, but a very similar situation. And the scary moments are worth it. They really are. Because there have been moments that I have said things to Catherine that I would have never said to anybody because of the fear of the judgment, of the fear of it being used against me. And I risked it with Catherine, who is like one of my closest friends now. And she didn't react. Like she didn't try to fix me. And she didn't try to reprimand me for what I was thinking, and she didn't try to just like downplay what I was thinking. She just allowed me to feel what I felt and just acknowledge that it existed. And that helped so much to be able to just say, I'm allowed to feel things. It's okay to be upset that my dad is dead. It's okay to miss my grandmother. It's okay to throw on a song and remember my dad and then start crying because I miss him. And it's not a hindrance to people around me. And those scary moments of like exposing that vulnerability to somebody who was essentially a stranger and seeing that it was okay was huge. And now I know I could turn to Catherine. I'm like, hey, I'm having a really rough night. This and this is happening. And she'll just listen, you know, she'll just bounce my ideas back at me. And most of the time it's me coming to the realizations, me saying everything, and she's just listening. I do the same for her. You know, and then it's been the same with Kendra. I've been able to say things to her that I would have second and triple guessed before ever saying anything. And it all started with being scared. Like I said, the end of the show, final night, I was never going to see Kendra again. Kendra is not the type of girl that I normally date. Kendra is somebody that's always been kind of like, she's too good for me. So like, I'm gonna admire her from afar. And even my whole idea was like, yeah, once the show's done, I'll forget about her. I'll think about her and whatever, but that'll be that. But as I got to know her, the feelings grew. And then closing night, her and Catherine came here. And we just sat and chatted, and then Catherine left and it was just Kendra and I. And at that point it was like, this is literally the last time I'm gonna be alone with her. I have to just tell her how I feel. I was terrified. I was absolutely petrified. But at that point I was like, you know what? If I don't say anything, I'm always gonna wonder what if. And if I say something, I've already accepted that she's gonna reject me. So what's the harm in saying it if I already know what the outcome is? It's less of a harm than not saying it and always wondering. And then I said it. And she reacted in a way that I didn't expect. And now she's my girlfriend. And like, it all started by doing something I was scared of. You know what I mean? Exactly, Night Owl, exactly. And yeah, sharing feelings is so scary. And it was very scary because Kendra's also she's far more religious than I am, but she's from a very different type of religion than what I'm from. And so it's just different the way she navigates things like this. And so I couldn't read her at all. I had no idea what was going on in her head. So for me, it was like, yeah, she's just gonna say, you know, oh, thanks, buddy. But at least I said it, and I can at least say I said it. So when she was open to like getting to know each other, I was blown away. But it was that scary moment, right? And I would not have done that had I not started this whole journey 2 years ago. Had I not accepted that, like, yeah, everything with her is not good, I need to start working on me. And had I not accepted that I was worth it, you know? And like I said, there's still moments where I'm like, I'm not worthy. But those are becoming further and further apart. Like, there's less and less times that I think that. And there are things that I'm like, there are things that are definitely a flaw, are definitely an issue, or like do make me less worthy or whatever of somebody like Kendra. But I'm willing to work with it, you know? Like I'm like, okay, that's not a good thing, but I am gonna put in an effort to make up for that. Pretty huge. So when I hear that you're gonna do something that scares you, it very much gives me that feeling of like, just do it. Because not doing it will always leave you with the, but what if? Right? And you might just go out, have a nice drink and listen to these guys play and have a few smiles and that's it. But that means that now the next time it's a little bit easier. And maybe the next time something huge happens. Right? So it's, yeah, that's what they're working on. I grew up in a family that didn't share much. Yeah, Night Owl. And it's about breaking the cycle, right? Our generation has become very famous for that, of breaking the cycle. And that's partially what I'm doing. I mean, thankfully, my mom was always very open about how she felt. She was just never very accepting of... Like, it was very much, I love you very much, but it was very topical. Like, it was never... Like, you couldn't talk to my parents about your fears and your hopes and dreams. But like, I was in a relationship for, we lived together for 7 years, but we were together for 5 or whatever, where I couldn't do that. If I tried, I would get dismissed. And growing up being told I was gonna die alone because I was just so unlovable it causes some damage, right? So it's been a long journey, but yeah, the scariness never goes away. I still worry when I say something that it'll get used against me. I still worry that it's not going to be acknowledged or appreciated. And there's always going to be the chance that I will get hurt, and that I'm gonna suffer. And that part scares me. But I don't know, I gotta try, I guess. And for now, I feel brave. So I'm trying while I can, because I don't know if I'll be brave tomorrow. So at least if I've tried up until now, if I'm less brave tomorrow, I'm still further ahead than where I was today. So even if it's 2 steps back, as long as I took 3 steps forward, then we're still going forward. You know? All right, Tara, enjoy tonight. Enjoy tonight. I hope you have fun, you know? Yeah, and that's what a lot of parents will do, is they'll hold back to protect, but that teaches you to hold back, and then sometimes you end up with that regret, you know? You end up with that feeling of like, I wish I would have said something, or I wish I would have done something, or I wish I would have whatever. And I don't like that feeling anymore. I hate that feeling. So I'm just like putting it all out there, I guess. You know, it's like this dance class. This is something way less like emotional, but this dance class, I get embarrassed easily. I know it's shocking with all the videos that I do and like performing and stuff, but I get embarrassed easily when it's something that I'm really bad at, even if I'm trying really hard. So dance is one of those things. And I would sign up for dance classes, but it was always one-on-one because I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of more people than I had to. Right now, I'm doing this dance class. Now, it's not for me, at least it hasn't been so far, because it's a bunch of like middle-aged women who you can tell that like they're just looking for something to do. They're not actually learning to dance. They're just looking for a hobby. And I'm looking to learn the skills that I need for auditions, not just for a hobby. I've got this for my hobby, so I don't want to do dance for a hobby. But normally I'd like back out because I'd be too embarrassed. The last lesson, I was the only guy. Kendra and I were the youngest, and everybody else was like in their 40s and 50s, or 50s and 60s, more like it. And I was the only dude, and it was really embarrassing. And normally I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to do this because I'm embarrassed. Whereas for me, it's like, I don't want to do this because I want something that'll teach me a little bit more skill. So I'm giving it a few more weeks just so I can see, because the proper dance instructor, who was my director in the show, she has been away for a while. So the last lesson that I took was with one of her students. So I'm hoping when Wendy comes back, it'll be a little bit more intense so I can learn some audition skills. But I would normally not do these lessons. But I don't want to sit and turn 40 and be like, what if I would have taken those lessons at that time? I might as well try. At least now I'll have the answer of like, you know what, they weren't for me. That kind of sucks, but they weren't for me, you know? Yeah. And that's it, man. And with COVID and everything, everybody drifted apart to begin with. And then when you have big life changes like that, yeah. And it's kind of rough, you know? Like, I saw some old faces at these shows, at this show. It was really nice to see them again. Now, some of them I'm probably not going to hang out with post-show, but some of them I have, and I've enjoyed being around them. I've made new friends that I want to hang out with. And it's really nice. It really is. It gives you that little bit of extra ability to turn off your brain. Because that's one thing I did find, is that I had a harder time finding what to do with my time, basically. Like, I would spend hours and hours and hours in VR because I had nothing else to do. And I still love VR, but I don't have the time for it. And even though it sucks because I want to play more VR, I'm glad that I don't have the time for it. Like, I missed the Video Game Awards yesterday because I was hanging out with Kendra. And then like a few days before that, I was hanging out with Catherine. And like, I could have been playing VR for a few hours, but instead I was chatting with a friend for a few hours. And like, it's just nice because the next thing I know, the day is over. But I haven't had that, like, I'm feeling lazy and sitting on my couch. Instead, I was doing something. So yeah, it's been cool. Kiki, hello, how's it going? Welcome. How are you? There's really no time for anything. Yeah, but I'm okay with it because when you have too much time, it sucks. Because that's what was happening to me. I literally would sit at home all day long, and do nothing. Except for play video games, or like YouTube would be on, but I wouldn't even be watching it. It would just be on. Whereas now it's like I'm doing stuff. Like, my house will fall apart because I'm out and doing stuff, but I'm out and doing stuff. I have a whole pile of laundry I got to do today, but I've been out and doing stuff all week, so I don't care. I'm okay with that. And just like mental health wise, there are things that I feel way more scared about right now that I haven't had to feel before, because obviously I've been protecting myself. I've got this shell where I'm by myself, so nobody can hurt me. I'm not exposed to anybody. I'm just by myself. But on the days that I don't feel good, that I'm having a low day, I had nobody to turn to be like, hey, I'm having a bad day. But now I do. And so not having time kind of sucks, but because it really sucks because of content. I'm struggling to get myself scheduled for content. This is the longest stream I've done in like a month. But mentally, I'm in such a better place because I'm doing stuff. I'm enjoying being around other people. It's really nice, you know? Just purchased a new flat and you moved in today. Nice. That's exciting. Yeah, and that was like, well, that was me, right? I would stream for 5-6 hours, and I want to go back to stream. Like I'm almost at 4 hours now, so I would like to be at like 3 hours streaming at least, or do like 4 hours 3 times a week, so it doesn't completely envelop my life. But like I haven't done any TikToks in a while. I'm in the middle of working on a Minecraft video, but I was doing all that stuff because I had nothing else to do all day long. You know, I'm a night shift worker. Most of my friends work during the day, and I was at work at night, so I had nobody to hang out with. And on my days off, I was awake at night and would sleep during the day, so I couldn't see them. But now it's like, today I have to work. I did my stream because I had nothing else planned. Tomorrow, I have to spend all day doing laundry, washing, you know, doing the bathroom, and you know, making sure that the house is nice and clean. That's going to take most of the day. And then work on my Minecraft video to get it up and edited, and to maybe film a few TikToks. I keep saying that, but I don't do it, but maybe do that. And then Sunday, I'm gonna go spend the evening with Kendra. So I'm gonna be with her all evening. And we're just gonna spend time together. And so there's no content, no hanging out with anybody else, no doing streams. I'm just gonna hang out with my girlfriend. So yeah, the drawback is I'm not going to be doing as much content, but the upside is like I'm out of the house. I'm not sitting in this house in silence, because when I'm filming content outside of stream, anything else that I do, I'm in silence by myself. You get into your head and you just stay there. And although I wasn't having any like wild thoughts, it was just in my head all the time. And it's exhausting and it doesn't feel nice. Whereas like I'd be out with Kendra. Last night I was with Kendra and we just sat and chatted, and there were parts where my brain was just shut off and I was just enjoying being there with her. And it was nice to have my brain be quiet for a while, you know? Yeah, it'll balance out. Right now I'm struggling with just my energy levels. My sleep is very broken up because like I'll sleep a couple of hours before I go to work, then I go to work, then I sleep 2 or 3 hours. Tonight last night I only slept 3 hours. I'm exhausted. But I also took my ADHD pills really late last night. I took them at like 5 p.m. So they were still in my system this morning. So when I tried to go back to sleep, I couldn't. I was just laying in bed and I was like, you know what? I want to play Resident Evil in VR. The later I wait, the later it's going to be. I still have to make dinner, so I'll play it. And now I've been sitting here for a few hours just chatting and hanging out. And now I'm not going to have energy to do anything else. I'm going to throw a load of laundry in, but that's it. But outside of that, like, my energy is everywhere. Once I kind of settle and have a schedule going, it'll be a bit easier, because I would like to divide it where it's like this day is Minecraft, this day is live stream, this day is a Kendra day, this day is an editing day, and then get back to doing TikToks and really get back into posting content again, because I'm demoralized right now with everything going on TikTok. But the energy levels. But once I get kind of in the groove, it should be better, hopefully. I live in an apartment. It's in a house, Kiki. It's just it's divided into 2 apartments, and so I've got the downstairs floor, but it's quite big. It's quite big. You said flat, so I'm assuming you're in the UK. So I have about 186 square meters of space. Roughly. So it's a fairly big space. Like I've got this is my stream room, and then I have a living room that's completely empty because I can't really use it because the neighbors sleep right above it, and at night because I'm a night worker, I watch TV at night. I don't want to keep them up at 2 a.m. with my TV going, so I have that living room, which all I have there is just my Mac set up for editing. On the other side of the house is the other living room, where I have, you know, both my couches, and it's not love seat and couch. I've got 2 full-sized couches over there, my big like 60-inch TV, and then I've got my kitchen dining room, which is like a fairly large space, and then I've got a spare bedroom, my bedroom, a sunroom, and the bathroom, obviously. So it's a fairly big apartment. Which isn't too bad. You know, it's ugly looking. I want to set up the spare bedroom as my stream room, but It used to be my stepdaughter's room, and she tore a bunch of holes into the wall, like just picking at the paint and stuff. So I've got to repaint it before I do that. So I'm hoping to paint it eventually, and then move the stream room into there. And then maybe turn this into like a studio for TikToks and stuff. I haven't fully decided yet. I just rent. It's been years. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier. Like I wouldn't mind having my own place. It would be really nice, so then I wouldn't have to share, you know, things like being quiet, or have a backyard that I'm not allowed to use because it's the neighbor's backyard, or dealing with a 2-year-old running up above my head all day long. It would be really nice. I can't afford it. I live in Canada. Canada is one of the most expensive countries in the world to live in. Even just for the size of my apartment, if I got a house this size, I'm looking at $500,000. I don't make enough money to afford that, so I rent. It's got its drawbacks, but I also don't have to maintain it. If something goes wrong, I just call the landlord. I don't have to worry about taxes or any of that kind of stuff, so it's got its benefits too. You should, Night Owl. You should. In the healthcare stuff that I did, a lot of them had somebody that would come in once a month, some of them once every 2 weeks, but once a month to come and do one deep clean in the house. And it was so nice because they would do all the nasty stuff nobody wanted to do, and then they would just maintain it throughout the rest of the month. It was pretty nice. It was worth the like $200 a month that they would pay the person. $500,000 for a fairly small place. I live on a street where every house on here is worth more than $1 million. Exactly, like 150 pounds once a month. It's not cheap, obviously, because 150 pounds, it adds up, right? But for somebody to come in and kind of save you from that, it's kind of nice. And having a decluttered home can be really decluttering for the brain too. That's how I feel. When my place starts to fall apart, it drives me nuts. When we were getting ready to close, we had been doing rehearsals every night for 3 weeks. Well, it was rehearsals every night for 2 weeks, then 2 weeks of the show. But the rehearsals that we had every single night, my place fell apart. Like, I'm embarrassed to admit this. I pulled out a pot that used to be soup, and it was like jelly and it was hairy because it had been sitting so long in my sink. And then when Kendra and Catherine said they were coming over closing night, I spent 2 days cleaning this whole place. And I didn't do like the windowsills or any of like that deep clean, but like I did the bathroom, I did the sink, I did all the counters, I dusted all the ceiling fans, all that stuff. And instantly I felt this huge relief that my place was clean. Right now my place is tidy. I have a couple of dishes and I got to do my laundry. But outside of that, my place is tidy. And it's just, it feels so nice to just walk around and my place is just clean, you know? Sometimes it's worth it just for that. You do that accidentally with mugs all the time. Yeah, I'm pretty bad with mugs too. But yeah, so I think it's a worthwhile investment. I think it's not a bad idea to see about, even if they don't come in and do a deep clean, but they do like a semi-deep clean, they come in for just a couple of hours, you know? If they come in and do things like clean the bathroom and then like just dust. Maybe the first month you do like the full pay, get them to do everything. And then after that, once a month, they come in and just do like the stuff that you don't normally want to do, like the dusting. I hate the dusting. That's the part I hate the most. But they come in and dust for a few hours, maybe do the bathroom, do like a deep clean of like the stove. And there you go, right? It costs you 40 pounds a month. And then they do the stuff that you wouldn't want to normally do on a regular basis. And then you just upkeep the rest of the time. That wouldn't be bad either. But yeah. Anyway, I should probably get going because it is 6:30 my time. And I did not pull the steak chunks for my stew. I gotta do that. Yeah, I don't mind vacuuming so much. Dusting I hate. I hate dusting so much. And I hate dishes. Those are the two big things. Dishes and dusting. Not a fan. The bathroom, I don't mind doing the bathroom, but I postpone it as much as I can. I know some people do it more, I know some people do it less, but I try to do my bathroom every 2 weeks, like a proper clean of the bathroom every 2 weeks. I used to do it once a week, but now that it's just me here, every 2 weeks is fine. But yeah, those are like the three that I'm not a big fan of. Laundry, I don't mind. It's just, I usually postpone it till it's way too late, and then I never put it away. So it's just like, I fold it all up and it's in a basket, and then I never remember where anything is. But yeah. Dude, dishwasher, life changer. I bought a little countertop one. It was like $500 Canadian. $400 Canadian. I think it was 400 Canadian. And I'm by myself, right? There's two of you, so it'll be a bit quicker than it is for me. But I fill mine up. It takes about 3, maybe 4 days to fill up my dishwasher. And then I run it. And all the dishes are done. Sometimes I'll have to do like the big pot when I make a big thing of soup. Or like it's all full and there's still like 3 or 4 dishes left, and I'll have to do those. But it's so great. I just put it in there, and one, it helps it keep neat because they're all in the dishwasher, so you're not seeing a pile of dirty dishes in the sink. And two, when they're ready to go, I just plug it in, turn it on, and it does it for me. And then I've got clean dishes, and they're sanitized. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so life-changing. And mine's just a little countertop one because it's just me, right? If you get a bigger one, like one of the ones that like stands, or like you get it installed or whatever, then you can fit even more dishes in there. Mine's a little countertop one. It's supposed to be made for like a single person, maybe 2. And it takes me 3 days to fill it. And it's wonderful because my kitchen stays neater a hell of a lot longer, which is pretty great. Sometimes, you know, I'll put something in the dishwasher and it just doesn't come out clean because it's like caked on, or just like the positioning it was in, the water couldn't reach the one section. That's fine. I don't mind washing one dish an extra time. But having to not do my dishes every day and not having to do a giant pile of dishes because I didn't do them every day, it's really nice. That's probably been the biggest thing for me. It's been great because my old place, when I lived by myself, that was the one thing. I always had a giant pile of dishes and I hated it so much. But now I'll get a pile when I've been really, really lazy, but it just takes me 20 minutes of work to get rid of a whole pile of dishes, because the 20 minutes is emptying the dishwasher and putting in the dishes again. And that's it. It's so great. So good. All right. I've jabbered on way too long. I should get going. We'll be back to the regular sound tomorrow. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll actually, am I live tomorrow? Maybe I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to try to be live tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll continue with Resident Evil. I'm really having fun with Resident Evil. Maybe I'll continue with that. Maybe I'll set it up so I can stand up next time. That'll be fun. But yeah, that's everything, everybody. I really appreciate you all hanging out. This has been a really fun stream. Resident Evil 4 in VR is amazing. It has been really great. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I will see you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then probably not until... oh God, maybe Tuesday, because Monday I have dance class. And I don't think I want to work, stream, dance, and work again. So I might push it till Tuesday. So if I'm not live tomorrow, I'll be live Tuesday. But hopefully I'll be live tomorrow. All right, everybody. See you all later. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I'm so glad I was able to play it, Mr. FOV. I'm so glad. All right, everybody. See you later. Take care.